Chapter 5, Insurance and Emergencies. We want to help you in the event of an emergency while overseas, and it's just important to keep in mind exactly what we mean by an emergency. Uh, when you're overseas, something that may actually not be that large of a crisis may feel like a really big crisis. So I just wanted you to make sure that you understood exactly what we mean by an emergency, and I'll explain why this is important later on. An emergency is a very serious health crisis, physical or mental, a serious social or political crisis in the host country. So if there was some type of serious rioting or serious disruption due to strikes, something like that. A serious natural act, so a tsunami or an earthquake, those are all absolute emergencies. An emergency is not, I don't like my roommate or food, the air conditioning in my dorm room quit, I'm having scholarship issues. Those are things that can be dealt with and should be dealt with during office hours. It's important for your family to have all of your contact information. Make sure they know how to get a hold of you through any of the means possible. Your cell phone, a Skype account, email, etc. And keep it on, open, and available. We may contact you or them if necessary, if there's an emergency. We'll have your emergency contact information on file, and so we may end up contacting them if necessary, and we may contact you about a crisis back home. You or they may contact us if needed. Here are the phone numbers where you can reach us. The Study Abroad office, Monday through Friday, we're open 9 to 5. That's our main phone number. You can always leave a message. If no one picks up, we answer it very, very quickly. If for some reason you need to get a hold of us via public safety, obviously there's the public safety line. There is the Study Abroad emergency phone. Now this is my personal cell phone, and this is when you only enact this phone call in the event of a true, genuine emergency, as we outlined in the previous slides. It rings at my house. It's on me at all times, and I take emergencies very, very seriously, but make sure that it does fall into one of those very serious emergency categories. Some best practices for dealing with an emergency is obviously first, remain calm and relaxed. We want to help you, our partners overseas want to help you, your parents want to help you, so just stay as calm and relaxed as you can. Always feel free to contact the Study Abroad office via email or phone during business hours about anything. Never feel bad about contacting us during business hours about anything, any question, any concern. That door, that phone line is always open. Only enact the emergency after hours in case of a serious emergency, as we mentioned during either through public safety or the Study Abroad emergency phone. And it's important to keep in mind that we can only help with situations about which we are aware. Sometimes students think they want to be able to handle something on their own, and it begins to evolve and develop, and it gets out of control very quickly. So if there's any question that you or concern that you have, go ahead and let us know. As an LMU student, you have access to something called the ACE Travel Assistance Program. Automatically, as an LMU student, it's yours when you go overseas in an LMU program. It's there. Full details can be found on our website at this link, or you can also go through the health and safety component of our main website. Be sure to contact them in the event of a health or medical issue. Everyone will be receiving a small green card that you will have that has all of your the contact information for ACE, so you can have it on you. We have those in the Study Abroad office. Feel free to come by and get them at any time. But again, ACE can only help with issues that they know about. If you do contact ACE, the next thing you should do is contact us and let us know. Some detailed information about ACE Travel Assistance Program. In the event of a medical emergency, you can call Europe Assistance immediately, and our reference plan code is 01AH585. They have 24-hour day access. There's a 1-800 number that you can call toll-free in the USA or in Canada, or there's a 202 number where you can call collect outside of the USA. And some of the scenario that you can use ACE for is when you require a referral to a hospital or a doctor. I'm sick and I don't know where to go. That's ACE. If you are hospitalized and you need further assistance, that's them also. If you need to be evacuated or sent back home and because of a big crisis, you need to guarantee payment for medical expenses, you experience local communication problems when dealing with a medical issue. Again, that's when dealing with a medical issue. They can help you find an English-speaking doctor or nurse as is needed. Or your safety is threatened by the sudden occurrence of a political or military event. As we mentioned before, if there's a brewing political crisis that changes things, ACE is also involved. You can also access their website through this link. They have tons of information and want to help us in every way possible.